wanted to do the 11:30 class just because I've been running a lot, so I wanted to make sure I got in. So anytime there's any kind of weightlifting, I got to get in and get it done. So while I was in there, I realized, well, yesterday, I guess the past like couple of weeks, I've been noticing it a little bit more, but since I started with my nutritionist and I made a bet with the guys about who could lose the most weight, been really getting after it with my health and fitness, and then trying to get my cardio back. So with that, I've been running 3 times a week, 3 or more miles each time. I think the most so far has been 5 miles. Yeah, I think that's 5 miles. So I've been doing that, and what's funny is, or I guess not funny, but what's cool is that when I started, a mile was daunting. I was thinking like, man, I didn't want to do a mile. It took me like a lot of like self-convincing motivation to try to like get up and go run for a mile. Like 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever it took, just felt like too much. Now after doing it and being consistent with it and running, now I can say with confidence, oh, I'm gonna go for an easy 3. And honestly, I never thought that I would get to that point where I could just say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for an easy 3 today, and that's the normal. So now like a mile is just like a warm up, but an easy 3 is kind of just like the standard. And then after that, it starts getting a little bit more challenging. That's cool in itself, and I do love that part. But what I realized today is that the weight and my strength, the weight is heavier, and I feel like my strength just went down a little bit. Like what's benefiting me and what helps out is the fact that I still have technique. So it's not necessarily all about just strength. Like when I do a power clean or a squat clean, yeah, it looks heavy, and if you like think about 225, it seems like a lot, but when you have technique, it's really not like that much. But if you have poor technique, then you have to compensate with strength. I definitely lost some strength. I know that I could feel it because I've just been doing it for a while. So while I was working out today, the workout was, first part was every 3 minutes you perform a power lift. So 3 power lifts, 2 squat cleans, and then you kind of just, the power lifts go down, the squat cleans kind of go up, and then the weight you increase each round. So I got up to 215. And normally I could move 225, would have been that like 80%. It just felt a little bit heavier. But on the flip side of that, the workout itself was easier. So it was 10 shuttle runs, max wall balls, 9 shuttle runs, max wall balls. And you had to complete that within the 2-minute window. So that one really felt good. I felt good on that one. So I've accomplished my goal on what I wanted with the nutrition coach and then with the running. Where I was lacking, I'm definitely improving now, and that's just through consistency. I started thinking about that, and today, while I was working out, I was thinking about how that translates into life. Again, every time I work out, or it's easy for me to relate things to life and fitness. I kind of relate those two and how they go hand in hand, or how I view things. So I was thinking about it, and you have to, in order to get good at something, you have to go in on it. You have to be consistent with it, and you just got to make like little improvements over time. And the only way to do it is just to stay consistent and just do it. And I know that there was like a whole like book on it. Like I wish you could just get in better cardio shape and strength, but the reality is like you have to increase your cardio, get better at that, and then your strength goes down a little bit. And then you kind of like let go of the strength of the cardio a little bit, and you get that strength up. So they're kind of moving back and forth, like stepping up together, and over the long period, they'll end up like working together. Now I know there was a book written about it. It's called The One. I'm not sure who wrote it, but that book is basically the same thing. You have to really concentrate on the one thing that's going to move that needle forward to where you want to be. So I guess it's knowing where you want to be, being intentional with it, and then going all in on the one thing. And then once you get to that goal, then you could go concentrate on the next one thing and then bring that up. But knowing that like it's gonna be hard to give your all on one spot and then give your all on the next one while still maintaining that one. One's gonna suffer. So when I'm thinking about it in the fitness sense, to me, that makes sense. So I've accomplished my goal. I'm getting better on my conditioning. I just know that my strength is gonna go down, and I'll work on it just like I did today, just to like maintain it and not let it necessarily like suffer too bad. And then as I get in better condition and I feel comfortable or where I'm at, like my goals, then I'll work on bringing that next thing up. In life, or like especially with these vlogs, my goal was to go all in, and I've been doing 163 vlogs, and I've been all in, just creating almost daily. In the process, I'm just learning. So are these vlogs cinematic? Are they where I want to be? Am I using the big boy camera, the FX2? And no, like what I found myself doing is buying all of this stuff, the C-stand, the Amaron panel lights, the filters for the phone, the Lexar 1 terabyte so that you can record log on the phone. And I was like consuming all of this stuff and buying all of this stuff, but I wasn't really creating with it with the intention of like, I'm gonna get there. And then I got to realize and remember that, no, I just need to get comfortable doing this, being consistent with it. And then as I'm like getting this where it's on like autopilot, then I could slowly start introducing like something over there. So with that, I decided that I'm going to like cut back on my consuming, and that's even like consuming content on how to create. And then I'm just gonna do what I love, continue this, create, and then use what I got. I'm gonna go home and I think I'm gonna put onto Facebook Marketplace all the stuff that's just like holding me back that I'm not using. That's what I learned today during my during my workout session. So when I get back, if you're following me on Facebook, I'm gonna be putting up a lot of stuff at a good deal just to get rid of it and concentrate on the one thing. All right, there's my thought for the day. Gotta go pick up some stress supplements, some cortisol, go home and list it. All right, we're back at the house. So I'm gonna do like I said I was gonna do. It's time to clean up, but let's just start off here. So you can see here's the Wander Provoke. It's the brand new 15-liter backpack, like the everyday carry. I didn't buy this one though. This one actually came with the X106. So I mean, technically I paid for it, but it was just thrown in there with the packet. So this got to go. So I have that one. I have the One Mo backpack that I've been using. Kind of had that one from the beginning. That one's probably going to be good, but if not, I got to get rid of that one too. Let's go over here and I'll show you all of the stuff that I have that I just got. Again, like I went on a huge like consuming phase within the past month. And then, well, maybe even like 2 months, because there was some stuff that I looked that I haven't even used in over a month that I went to go to return through Amazon and I missed the window. So now, lesson learned, I'm gonna lose out on that one. But let me just show you this stuff over here. Over here, got the Fuji X106. That one, I basically got it like retail, but it came with the backpack. That's like a $280 just for that retail alone. It came with like a flash. I'll probably never use this, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. So each thing that I sell, like that backpack and that, just reduces the price I paid of that, which makes it like a really good deal. And then I was talking about, well, these, let me see. These here, these are just little soundproof, because like right now you could tell, or I'm sure you could tell. Every time I'm on my phone or like on a conference call or whatever, they'll jokingly ask, like, are you in the bathroom? Sounds like it. So I got these. So I'm gonna fix up this place to kind of make it ready to create. Again, I consume, now it's time to start creating. So here, like I mentioned, well, this is like the tech woven case. This one, it's gonna end up back on my phone because this here is the Polar Pro. I bought the whole Light Chaser 17, everyday sort stash filter, this filter. Basically, I got like a box full of just stuff for iPhone creation. So this stuff, all gonna be posted up soon. See, even got the Lexar 1 terabyte, all this stuff. Here, Amaran, Pano C60, actually gonna use this one. This mic here, this mic, boom arms, another tripod. Got the C stand and I got this to add to it. Needed to have it, had to have it, otherwise I couldn't create. Aluminum tabletop stand. This one's actually, I'll use this one. And then to plug all this stuff in, all these stuff. So you can see it's kind of a mess, everything that I have here. It's just a lot of stuff that I have. When I bought the FX2, I ended up with like some cages and things like that for the Sony a7 IV. Oh, there's this thing. Remember this from the Bloom Fiesta? Thought I was gonna use it. Have not used it once. However, this one I think I'm gonna use it for like Matthew's games or his wrestling matches. I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna put the big lens that I have. That one, I think I'll be able to get some better video. I'll be able to get like close-up shots. So one, it'll help him like study his matches that he has. And then I'll be able to get some more content instead of holding it there. So I will be using this, just haven't used it yet. I have way too much stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is one, I'm gonna put all I'm gonna put these all up on the wall, make it like better soundproof, set up the C stand, the light from the garage, I'm gonna bring it in here, complement that with the Pano, the Amaran Pano 60C. So it's gonna give me some color. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my YouTube studio here in the office. Originally, it was all gonna be over there. But I think that's just gonna be my little editing desk. And then here on this desk that turned into just like a stand, I'm gonna set this up so that I could do like my talking and then that stuff will be in the background. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop consuming. It's time to start creating, being a little bit more intentional and then just using what I got. Because what happens is I end up thinking that I'm gonna need all of this stuff and then I really end up not using it. It's gonna be a hard lesson to learn because I know I'm not gonna get what I paid for all this stuff, which I'm fine. I just wanna get a hard reset. All right, I think that's it for today. If I get done tonight, I will hop back on here. If not, you'll be seeing it soon. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.